because he is a droid. It's probably one of the only droids this size that we're willing to pay full retail price for, because he is almost the mascot. Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures and feed them for the classic cardboard prisons. Now I got an amazing find for you today. It is the one, it is the only R2-D2. I don't know about y'all, but I've been waiting for this figure like forever and a day. Wasn't planning to pay for those retail prices, or those second-hand prices. And it's R2-D2. Who doesn't want R2-D2 in their Star Wars shelf? Finally found it on that Walmart shipper, and so happy to have him. Let's take him to the table. So, let's look at the box. We got R2-D2 over here, and what I'm going to call the throwback wave casing, which looks absolutely great. Sometimes those Star Wars boxes do get a little stale, having all those ones with the weird side panel thing. I don't have one handy. I'll show a picture above or something. But I absolutely love this box, the way it looks. You have Revenge of the Sith over there in the back. Says on the bottom, says R2-D2. Nice picture of him. Great looking figure in there. You got legalese in the bottom, R2-D2 and all the other languages saying something that I don't care about reading. And there's the SKU if you're interested. But here at the YKB, we don't care about boxes. So let's free him. We got R2-D2 over here. Let's get him a little closer. He is a small guy. Look at that. He looks amazing. Look at that shine. Look at the figure. Really looks good. I know I'm just a little speechless, but looks great. Really does. Paints really pop. It doesn't feel like Hasbro did the cheap out Hasbro thing. Seems like they put a little bit of quality into this. There's maybe little scuff marks over here and there. I gotta wipe it off to see if it's on my figure, but for the most part, it looks good. Let's look at its accessories. First off, we have his jetpack attachments. Do they call them attachments, or the ones that comes out of his legs? Here's the blast effects for those. And he comes with 4 different attachment pieces. Those are 2. The grabbers. Is that his flamethrower? Or is that his shocker? I don't know. Don't matter. His port. And a different one. I should know the names of these, but I don't. I think, for the most part, these are pretty just standard. We've seen these a lot. I don't see anything new under the sun with these. Standard blast effects, which I'm pretty happy that Star Wars actually included. I'm not sure if they're standard, but they're there. And these. Let's move these out the way and bring R2 down. Just look at him. Looks pretty good. But let's put some of these accessories on him. These just pop out pretty easily. So it shows him flying. And then these open up. I can get them to open up. I don't even remember. Okay, they just slide open. And yes, I know it's not screen accurate, but it's there. It works. There's those, but let's be honest, none of those are important. Because the most important one, all droids need to do this. Alrighty, so let's look at R2-D2 himself. If I can get this open. This opens. I can get this one open as well. One issue I guess I'm having, you can probably see on screen, is getting to use his things. I don't suggest using a knife on plastic. There they go. They open up. Not the best. Probably not going to open them up again just because that was hard. Shouldn't have to use a knife to open up your plastic toys. I can get this. I don't know why this is so hard to get out. There you go. But now that I got it over here like this, why not? Let's look at its articulation. Head spins all the way around. Arm goes all the way around. This opens. That's supposed to open too. Do I gotta get the knife out? Why is R2-D2 the hardest one to open? I got droids over here off to the side, which I'll show in a minute. I'm not opening up these again. That was way too hard. Maybe just that one. Show that those open. That opens. This goes up and down. And it moves like this. And his legs move like this. Obviously, he doesn't have tons of articulation. These come off as well. Because he is a droid, it's probably one of the only droids this size that we're willing to pay full retail price for. Because he is almost the mascot. And it turns from side to side. It does look amazing. Let's get him into some comparing some other figures with him. Just because he does look good. Right? We got R2-D2 over there. And you have, I can't remember his name right now. But he's there. I got him pretty cheap. He's was like $10. And this doesn't come off. Obviously, they're using almost the same exact body, just different paint and a different head. No, but his arms don't come off, where R2's does. But I still think you can get him for Walmart for like dirt cheap on the Walmart app. There's an interrogation droid. believe I got this with Tarkin. Makes sense. I think the scale is pretty good. Pretty accurate. There's R2-D2 with our favorite babysitter from The Mandalorian. I cannot remember his name right now. I've never been good with the names, but it works. They look pretty good together. If y'all just saw Andor, y'all saw this guy finally pop up. And I think the scale works. I think they did a pretty good job. And now I thought I grabbed a whole bunch of random robots, but I just realized they're all Ninja Turtles. So, there you go. It looked pretty decent. Definitely in a different genre, but height-wise and everything, they work. They got nothing on R2. And one of my favorite figures that I need to finish the review for, Fugitoid. This is also like my favorite version of them. I like the hyper realistic ones and not the super cartoony ones that got released. Just wish I had one with, all put together, not destroyed. But, I think R2-D2 looks good with them. But now that we got our friendly neighborhood droids and robots out the way, let's see how tall he is. See how much room he's going to take on the shelf. I got a ruler here. He is about, I'm going to say 3.5 inches. It's a little bit more, but I'm not going to do minor math. And from side to side, he is about 2 inches. Which means he's not going to take up a crazy amount of real estate on your shelf. But he's still going to look great on it. Now that we got that done, let's do some scaling. And I have no idea how I'm going to scale this droid with all these other figures. Alright, first up, we got Mecha Turtle. And a McFarlane Spawn. I don't know about you, but R2-D2 still looks pretty in scale with them. And because I didn't do it properly before, let's just throw in the rest of the droids in there real fast. SH Figuarts, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, G.I. Joe Classified, Kiteworks, Loyal Subjects, and Fugitoid just for fun. NECA. What can I say about R2-D2 that y'all don't already know? He's definitely a must-have. Looks good, works, and did I just figure out something? This looks like this opens. Is this supposed to open? Yep, there you go. That opens. Just realized that. Maybe I'll cut this back into the other piece, but that opens. It's like, it's R2-D2. What else can you say? I don't really think there is much more you can say. So, for more reviews like this, come back to the YKB, like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Definitely pick up this figure before he sells out. Knowing Hasbro, you'd never know the next time they're going to turn around and re-release this figure.